How you
Michael,
doing?
how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Great. Well, congratulations. 100
Thank you.
years in
Yeah.
Southern California.
Unbelievable.
45
45 years in
here in
Huntington Beach.
And what year would that be?
1977, we moved down here from South Pasadena.
South Pasadena.
Yeah, we were up there in the LA area.
Yeah.
My grandfather started and his brothers in 1922.
1922.
Yeah.
But the story actually starts with 5 brothers, right?
Yeah. My grandfather and his brothers opened up a furniture and music store, which is kind of strange. You know, some of the brothers were musicians and some wanted to sell furniture, so they all had their different niches, and they all got together and created a business in 1922.
So music, though, was kind of cornerstone in the very beginning.
It was called Pontrelli's Furniture and Music, which is, I don't know, kind of weird, but, you know, they sold records, this is like
Oh, my goodness.
RCA gave that to them for a display because they would sell records. And in the old store, they gave music lessons. They gave, you know, music lessons, violin, they did guitar, they did saxophone, any instrument. So it's a pretty interesting story, to say the least.
So you had a musical family.
I sure did, yes. The photo you see over here is of my grandfather with his brothers and neighborhood kids that wanted to take accordion lessons.
But it was called Pontrelli Brothers Institute of Music?
Yeah, that was one part of it.
But then where did the upholstery really start to take off in the interiors?
Well, it started actually with my uncle Mike, who was in World War II, and in the GI Bill, he took furniture classes, you know, to build furniture, and he got with my father in the late 40s, and they created this furniture upholstery business. Instead of just selling furniture out in front, they started actually making it in the back. And I grew up in this store. It was a big building, you know, and I'm a kid, and I'm sweeping and well, sometimes playing, you know, but, and then, you know, the progression of stripping off the old fabric.
Wow.
And then, you know, it's a progression to learn this business. You do little things at a time. And it took over the years to learn it.
Oh, it's a trade. And this office is a museum, like right back here, right?
Right. This is the picture of the old store. This is the display window they had, and you could see the upholstering. And then they sold paints. You could see paints, wallpaper, draperies. And then if you can see this, it says records, 5 for 97 cents.
So the music was still kind of part of...
Yeah, they kept that a part of it. You know, music and furniture.
So this is it. This is where it actually happens 7 days a week almost, right?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a lot of, you know, items that I remember when I was a kid was in the old store, including this paint cabinet. When I was a little kid, this was at the store, and this holds all our paints and lacquers and stuff like that, which, you know, you have to store inside of a fireproof cabinet.
So this is a fireproof cabinet.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this has been in the family for probably 100 years. So that's kind of a neat piece. I love it.
What else can we find? Hey, Michael, look what I found. It looks like the archival drawer of the years here with the tools of the centuries. This is a hammer.
Yeah, this is a tack hammer.
Oh,
so
a tack hammer.
Even before the stable guns, we used this hammer to tack in the fabric, like around here. You know, this is all stapled now. But first of all, we would put the tacks in our mouth.
Huh?
I never did, but my uncle, you know.
Your family put tacks in their mouths?
Yeah, it'd go under the tongue, and you'd go, and the magnet would, and then he'd go, boom, and then he'd turn this around and hit it the rest of the way in.
So these tacks, they would literally put in their mouths.
Yeah, they'd get a handful like that.
Like that. And
blow the dust off.
Oh, there's dust.
Blow the dust.
Yes.
And then, boom. I wouldn't recommend doing it now, but that's what I grew up with. My uncle and the people that worked for my father and my uncle, they would put the tacks in their mouth, and this is a magnet, and it'd be, and boom, like,
Boom.
boom, boom,
All day long.
boom, you know.
But what's cool, Michael, is that machines really haven't taken over this industry, at least not
no.
your company.
No, there's no robots that can do this. I don't think there's going to be. Yeah, this is handwork. You know, you gotta, and it takes a lot of experience to do this, a lot of training and a lot of years of doing it. So it's wonderful that we can keep this going as long as we can.
Well, it's true, because as you're bringing in these antique pieces of furniture, you're looking at your own family legacy, saying,
Absolutely.
we're continuing that tradition.
Yeah.
We're continuing
Yeah.
that legacy.
You got it right.
100 years.
All right.
Michael Pontrelli, thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt. Thanks for coming.
And it's made in Huntington Beach.